Hopefully you're able to skip the ads. You're in here now. We are ready to go. It is Thursday morning, almost afternoon, unless of course you live in California. But here in Ohio, it is almost afternoon, and my goodness, there is frost on the ground today. -1 degrees Celsius. Yes, that's right. 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Crazy cold. Stacks, I can't see you chat. Oh no, Jonah Jesus tricking Stacks in the chat right now. Congratulations to Mr. Normus. Somehow, the first in the chat today. Congratulations on the blue wrench, man. I like it. Oh, I forgot to take the wrenches away from yesterday. Don't expect to have those wrenches again tomorrow. I mean, this afternoon. I got to take those away. I forgot to take them away from yesterday. So it looks like Danelle is a lucky wrencher right now. And then Mr. Simon probably still has his wrench. Yeah, he still got his wrench. I see it there. Oh, God. I gotta take your wrenches away this afternoon. I'm gonna do that right after the stream. Hello all, Low, how you doing? Frank, thank you. Darn it, not first again, not getting notifications. Mickey's so fine. You gotta be watching, man. Get those notifications. YouTube's like, forget this Clay bro, dude. No notifications for him. You gotta watch and you gotta make sure that you're ready to go when the live stream starts. Any Montana in the house? Nah, dude, no Montanans in the house. I'm very sorry. You're the only one. You're the only person I've ever actually known from Montana too. So hello, it's nice to meet you. I'm from Ohio. You're the only person I've ever spoke with in my entire life that's from Montana, so I like this. Ha! 65 here in Florida. Joan de Jesus, it's cold here, man. No! 30 degrees it's probably warmed up a little bit, but it was 30 degrees this morning. Bro, what's going on with SHIB? Are we buying the dip? Chess, I have not bought the dip yet, but I'm right there, man. I did the video this morning. Don't know if you watched it. It was sitting at 5,000, and I'm like, all right, look. If it breaks through 5,000, if it bounces off, okay, I'm cool with getting it at like 5,100 or whatever. I want to see a little bit of a bounce. Fell through. So I'm like, all right, 4,500 is the level of support we got under 5,000. Currently, we're bouncing off that 4,600 level that we just touched down here at 4,528. This could actually be a decent entry at 4,786, okay? Actually, let's go big chart real quick so I can show you a little bit better. So 1 minute, we bounced off that 45 level that I talked about this morning as a level of support. Boom. Fell through that 5,000, that 4,800 that we were testing this morning. Touched 45. Could be a decent entry right now. Absolutely. But here is the part that scares me about adding right now. It looks nice on the 1 minute. If you pull out to a 4 hour, this looks dangerous, man. This looks dangerous. Okay? That is a nice turnover in the graph. Now, yes, we are testing this little baby support we have here, and then it acted as resistance right here. So that's what we're bouncing off of. This little tip and this little tip. That's why we're bouncing off here. Now, I say it could be a good time to add because we are bouncing off of it right now. But beyond that, man, we're looking at like 4,000 flat, okay, down where this wick came to touch, sitting in this area, and potentially 3,500 if we break through that. But then, dude, we're going all the way back down to 2,500 and so on if we can't hold it. So I like the fact that it is bouncing off 45 right here, and we're seeing that bounce off this level of support. But this is it's a scary turn. It's a scary turn if you're trading, right? Or if you're thinking about adding. You know, if you're thinking about adding and your plan is to hold long term, it shouldn't really bother you that much, okay? But if you're like, man, I want to milk this for every single cent that it's worth, and I want to get the perfect fill and so on, you know, you got to look at these support and resistance lines and determine what you want to get from there. If you got it perfect, let's say you did add for some reason at 45.50 or something, that was your number, and you got in at like a perfect fill today. Awesome if it continues to bounce higher from there. If not, you still got in at a good entry. In long term, I have no problem with Shiba Inu Coin going up long term. Like, it's just the fact that you're going to be waiting on it and you might be red for a minute. But you could be buying this dip if you wanted. Like, that bounce off that 45 right there could set you up for a very nice buy. Alright. Luckily, I got in at 26, so I still have some profit going on. Very nice, Mickey. My average is actually at 48. My average is at 48 right now. So I'm teetering on the brink of red and green this morning. Should I sell SHIB? I am losing a lot of money. Glassmaker. So now would be like one of the worst times to sell it. And I'll tell you why now. That actually can make a decent video too. Now would be one of the worst times to sell. Let's see why. It's kind of the exact same reasons we just talked about. But if you're thinking about selling Shiba right now, you do know that you bounce down and you're, oh my gosh, loss after loss after loss after loss. It's coming down. It's doing nothing but going down. But if you're not looking at the graph and you're not doing this technical analysis to find where the levels of support are, let's say you've had enough this morning and you sell, but darn it, I got to sneeze or something. And you're like, darn it, I got out at 4,500 or 4,700 or whatever because that's the bottom. I can't stand it anymore. But you didn't come out to see that there was support at 45. There was support at 45. And we bounced off support at 45. This could be the level where we bounce off and continue to slowly trend higher from here. So that's the kind of thing you need to really watch out for. I don't recommend going in and like, boom, pulling the trigger as soon as you tap a support line or as soon as you tap a resistance line, because you want to see what's going to happen with it. You want to see how people are going to act. And you know, it's nearly impossible to determine how people are going to act, but you can kind of see it in the chart pattern. You can see, okay, people were definitely scared in this area right here. Nobody was buying, and that's why the stock was going down. Everybody was kind of selling. Nobody was comfortable buying yet. They did hit support, and we found some comfort in buying. Now, we may be watching it turn back over, and it could have just been a little bit of a bounce, and we retest that 45 line because people, okay, maybe we had some day traders come in, boom, swipe up, they swiped a quick 100 points or whatever, got back out because they're day traders, man, and they don't care if they make 1%. They love that. So that could be what we see here, and it could retest this line. Now, if we bounce off of it again, could be a decent entry. If it falls to it, that's why you got to be patient around these support and resistance lines. So, is it time to sell? I would say no, man. I would say watch to see what it does in this area before you determine whether or not to sell. And I understand that you might have to watch it fall another 100 pips or so before you determine whether or not you should sell. But I think you're going to be more comfortable waiting to see how it acts as opposed to pulling the trigger and then watching that support line hold up and you sold at the absolute bottom. I think you're going to be more comfortable like paying that 100 pips as a fee to see some sort of confirmation. Let's see. I'm down 4,000 and I'm holding. This is our future. We have to hold strong. Oscar, very nice, man. Very nice. FUD everywhere. Indiana Jones. We got the FUD Patrol on duty today. So I've got some financial advice for you. I love financial advice, Eric. Let's make a calendar of you and Chip Bro. I'm pretty sure we will make money for many years that we can use for more AMC shares. Thoughts? I like it, dude. I like it. 2022, we're going to make 2022 the best year ever. Calendars released. Me and Chip. Can I superimpose Chip Bro into these pictures? Or, like, do I have to become a little bit better friends with him over the next 2 months? Maybe a month. Month, really, because you guys got to get these calendars early if you want them for 2022. Do you hold Shiba? Yeah, I do hold Shiba. I've got my average in Shiba right now is 4,800. So I'm down 150 pips, 200 pips. Yeah, maybe 150 pips. Maybe down about 150 points right now. Oh, that's why I had this. All right, so I don't think Kelby messaged me. Wrestler, I messaged you on Twitter this morning. Good deal. Simon, I can take care of you, man. Messaged me on Twitter though. I don't know if you wanted a bro or a Shiba shirt. Nick Respawns, I'm good. Joan De Jesus, you messaged me on Twitter. Yes. Grandpa Barney, I'm good with you. Marine Corps Brat, good with you. Trapper, good with you. SD, good with you. Joe Ape. Joe Ape, if you're in here, man, I don't know if I messaged you on Twitter or if I just follow you on Twitter. But make sure to hit me up there if not. Devil's Advocate, good with you. Donnell, pretty sure good with you. Mr. Normus. Mr. Normus, did you email me? Or did you message me on Twitter? You got to message me on Twitter if you didn't. Claude is in an email. Eric, I messaged you on Twitter. Devin, okay. Pancakes is good. All right, look, Nick Ortex, I think, is maybe the only one. Mr. Normus and Nick Ortex, you guys got to message me on Twitter about those shirts. Seems like everybody else is probably good there. I just want to let you guys know, I need to touch base with you. Okay, Kelby, man, I was responding to like 15 people. I just wanted to make sure that we were all good. Good deal, man. I just wanted to make sure. You were probably one of the first ones to do it, so that's why I forgot. Good. Thank you very much, Kelby. Mr. Normus did too. All right, good deal, guys. In that case, it looks like maybe just Nick Ortex, right? Looks like it might just be Nick Ortex that needs to message me on Twitter, man. I needed to know what size shirt you want and if you want a Shiba shirt or a Bro shirt. I'm the Utah. Gotcha, Kelby. Okay, cool. I already liked. Sonania! Thank you very much for clicking the like button. Really appreciate that. Joe, you will not be happy after you see what's coming. Oh my gosh, what's coming? Ape from Denmark, man. Ooh, Ape from Denmark. What's up, dude? Thank you very much for the super sticker. Hey, Ape from Denmark. Hey, Ape from Denmark. Hey, Ape from... Ow! Oh, no, it's stuck. Hey, Ape from Denmark. How you doing? Ape from Denmark, thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate that, man. Or the super sticker. Really appreciate that. That's a good one. Look, this is the hair. They got stuck in those sunglasses. Almost ripped it out of my head. Goodness gracious. All right, look at AMC news right now. Huge news. The MOAS is coming tomorrow. Oh, my goodness. We get the MOAS coming tomorrow. The MOAS is always tomorrow, guys. Do we actually have any news on here, or... are you guys talking some sort of news that you saw on YouTube somewhere? Let's see. I mean, I actually don't see... I don't see any news except this clown, John McDonald. He had a farm and he sold $1.8 million worth of AMC at $40 per share. Dude. Okay, I get it. $1.8 million, like, that's a lot of money. But the dude sold it $40 per share. Doesn't he realize that if he would have just waited until it hits, like, $60 per share, he's sitting on over $3 million? Oh, John. John, I gotta teach you so much, man. Did you buy the dip? No. So Daniel, we were just talking about that, man. I have not bought the dip yet, and we could talk about why. It's right at these support levels, right? It's sitting, bouncing right off 4,500. But this is the reason I'm a little bit skeptical about buying the dip just yet. The 4-hour graph has me a little bit on edge about whether or not this is gonna hold up. So this is a very, very big turnover right here, and we're sitting right here at levels of support. We touched it as resistance here, we touched it as support here, we're doing the same thing here. Alright, we may see it swing down to this 4,000 level, 3,900, 4,000 that we saw right in here with this wick touched, and beyond that, man, if that doesn't hold up, then you're looking at 3,500, potentially 2,500 points per coin on Dogecoin. Could be a much better entry. Now, with that being said, I always want to say the support lines may hold up and not get broken. So I would rather pay the extra 100 or 200 points to have a little bit of confirmation in what it's going to do and see it bounce off that 4,500 level and maybe get in at 46, 47, and so on before I watch it and say, okay, well, I'm gonna buy right here at 4,500, and then it breaks through. So I would rather pay the little bit more to have that confirmation. Hi Roots, good morning, Hi Roots, and thank you for the super chat. Would 1 million shares make anyone rich? A million shares of Shiba or a million shares of AMC? Clearly, a million shares of AMC is going to make you rich, but I think with a million shares, you're talking about a million coins in Shiba Inu Coin. So, yeah, dude, yeah, it could definitely make you rich. Let's say that you could only go out and afford a million Shiba Inu coins right now. And you got them now, you got them a little bit earlier, whatever you're thinking about getting them at. Or you're already holding them, right? If it goes to a penny, you're sitting on $10,000. Now, let's assume to some people, $10,000 might not be a lot. To other people, dude, $10,000. Think about it. If you were only able to buy at these prices, $45 is going to get you a million coins. Okay, you spend 45 bucks. Dude, let's say you held that 45 bucks for a few years and the supply comes down, people stay interested in Shiba Inu coin, and you're sitting on $10,000 from the only what you could afford $45 purchase. I think that yes, you would be rich in that aspect. Why? Because now you're sitting on a $10,000 portfolio that you get to decide how to invest. Sure, you might not be able to go out there and 1000x every position you get, but all of a sudden, dude, you might be generating 500 bucks a month, passive income. You might be generating an extra $800, $900, $1,000 a month, passive income. And all of a sudden, you're supplementing your current income, dude, and it's really working out for you. I do not take lightly any amount of money that you can make. If it's 10 grand, you could do a lot with that 10 grand. If you walk away with 1 grand, you've proven to yourself that you can make an investment. So there are these different levels that everybody must go through. So to say, are you going to be rich on 10 grand? I don't know, man. But 10 grand can really do a lot for you. So thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Give me a wrench. I'll destroy anyone who types the letters SELL in that particular order. Ooh, man. Joe DeJesus gunning for a wrench for all you people out there that say sell your Shiba or AMC. What color should I buy my... definitely... I don't know, man. I would say black, but now that I'm thinking about it, those bold color, bright color Lamborghinis, just you can spot them from a mile away. Maybe red or green, dude. Maybe red or green Lambo. But get a black Mustang or the Roush Red. You can either go Roush Red or black Mustang, but then go for like a lime green Lambo. J.N., thank you very much for the super chat. Jay, thank you very much. Buying the dip now. SHIB. I'm ready to die for mine. Let's go, SHIB Army. That's what I'm talking about. J.N. could be an excellent purchase on that, right? Thank you. Gosh, thank you very much for the super chat, Jay. Really appreciate that. Jay is committed to buying the dip right now. Could be an excellent purchase, but Jay, look, we just broke down through that 4,500. If you're buying it right now or already bought it, okay, great. If you have a little bit of patience, just keep an eye on it. Just keep an eye on it if you've got a little bit of patience. Oh man, just a tiny bit of patience could pay off for you with a better fill. I know you're holding long term, right? You're going for some of the higher prices there, but if you want a slightly better fill, just be real patient and watch and see what it does here. We're sitting on 44.55 right now, and we broke through that 45 level. We're going to test around in this area, but we may be seeing 4,000. We may be seeing 4,000. So if you are, just watch out for it and be a little bit more patient to keep an eye on it. Otherwise, we are right here at that 4,500 level. Could be a perfect fill if you're... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. If you're feeling a little... Dude, if you're feeling confident, I say go for it. If you're not feeling confident, then be patient. That was my advice on that one, even though I'm not allowed to give advice, right? That's me sitting here saying, okay, I would be watching it for a second. You can do what you want. FOMO people will sell. They probably will sell. And then you know what we're going to have? We're going to have a stinking round 2, man. Round 2. FOMO people will probably sell off, and then we will have a round 2 ready to go. Dude, if you missed out on the first Shiba run, going from 2,000 to 10,000, think about what you can do when it goes from 2,000 to 10,000 again. Long run, my kids, not for me. Jay is in it for the long term. That is awesome, Jay. And I hope I'm saying that name right? Jay, J-N. I hope I'm saying that right and I'm not messing that up. But Jay, long run, thinking about the kids and not them. Dude, imagine if your grandma was like, here, sonny, here's some Shiba Inu coin. And she had like 15 trillion Shiba Inu coins sitting there for you that she spent 20 bucks on 80 years ago. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're going to be killing it. I know you're not going to give this to your kids in 80 years, but Jay, you get the point, man. Long term, thinking about the future, I really like it. My time to get to 2 million. Let's go, Lewis. Let's go. Look, we're bouncing right off that level there. We got a little tiny green candle coming in. We may be seeing some action. 44.80 right here. Let's watch to see how it plays out. I'm scared. It's at 4,500. John, what are you scared of, man? What do you see? 4,500 is actually a decent level to be at. We're sitting here watching it in real time, whether it's going to hold up on support or it's going to break down through support. It's actually pretty exciting, man. It's actually pretty exciting. My average is at 4,800, so I'm down a little bit right now at 45, but it's exciting to watch what it's going to do at this support level. Why? Because you're going to remember this. You're going to remember watching Shiba Inu coin sit at 4,500. We know it's support. We need to figure out what it's going to do. Remember this now, because when it happens again, okay, maybe it's testing 7,500 as a level of support next time. Just know, okay, it did this in the past, and we sat there and watched it for a minute. We were patient. It did bounce off of it. Okay, maybe I had to get in at 100 points higher, and it cost me. But at least we had that confirmation that we were bouncing at the time of getting in. Or we were patient. We watched it. We thought about buying it at 4,500, but it fell through, and we got to fill at 4,000, which was even that much better. So please, just watch this, learn from it, and be entertained by it. And if you learn from it, okay, so be it. Shiba Army hightailed and ran. No, they did not. The Shiba Army is still here to stay. Those day traders hightailed it and ran. Went to put my boots on in the garage, and what the? Nick went to put his boots in the garage, and what happened now? Good morning, Clay Brown family. What's up, AMC Trapper? How you doing? Sitting on 15 million Shiba. Flexing. Very nice, man. Can we talk about their silence on 2 trillion coins being added into the circulation? Vegito, a blackety black. Oh, man, nice. You like Vegito? Heck yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. I don't actually think they're silent on it, man. So they have been talking about it on SHIB's Twitter, but 2 trillion coins. We can talk about that, man, because we do know a wallet that just resurfaced out of nowhere recently that was holding around 2 trillion coins, or $5.8 billion worth of Shiba Inu coin. Probably about $4 billion or $3 billion. Yeah, about $3 billion worth of Shiba Inu coin at this point. But that was 2 trillion. No, wasn't it 200 trillion? It was more than 2 trillion, wasn't it? 2 trillion's nothing. On a 400 trillion, no, it's 200 trillion. Did Chipro come to your house because he got tired of all the Shiba talk? Probably. Yeah, he could have. That might be why. Hodl. Not financial advice. Stack Safe Nation, I love it. Caleb just called me the devil. Frank, you're not the devil. You're amazing, man. Boots were in the garage and went to put them on. What is going on? Boots were in the garage. Oh my gosh, I just found Chipro. Boots were in the garage and went to... No. Dude, Nick F's telling me that he tried to put his boot on in the garage and he had a chipmunk inside of his boot. Alright guys, just a real quick. This is just what went on in my head, and I guarantee you, this is what just happened. Nick goes out in the garage, he goes to put the boots on, he's like, oh yeah, okay, he puts his foot in the boot, and he's like, oh god, Nick, dude, did the neighbors hear you, man? Oh, gosh. And Nick, I guarantee the neighbors heard you, dude. I guarantee the neighbors heard you scream. Now, I need to know what happened, though, Nick. Honestly, you didn't smash that little dude, did you? If he's hurt, please bring him over to my house right now. Like, I don't care if you're working from home or whatever. Please bring him over to my house right now if he's hurt. I really want to take care of him. But, tell me more about this story, dude. Didn't even wake up. Yeah, right, dude. Your baby's sleeping like a rock. I know for a fact you screamed, dude. But did you hurt the chipmunk? Did he get hurt? Dude, if he did, you need to bring him over to my house right now, please. Holding 30 million Shiba. Very nice with your Setsuna 30 million Shiba. Hold or buy. Yes, that is my plan. Not selling Shiba. It's unconstitutional. Hey, I like that, man. Clay, what price do you think Shiba will bounce off? Jack, if looks like we're breaking down through that 40, 45 that we were just being patient and watching, we may touch 4. Okay, 4 is my next level. 39 to 4. Let's see. AMC driver Clear will pretend to be a vet. Yes, I will pretend to be a vet, and I will rescue that little guy and bring him back to life. No, I threw the boot, but no way to hurt this one. Oh, gotcha. Dude, there was a dead chipmunk in your boot? Nick, was he still warm? Come on, man. I need more details than this. I can't be talking about dead chipmunks on my chat right now. Make me cry in front of everybody. Ravi Raju! Thank you very much for the super chat. Will Shiba ever touch $1? Okay, let's talk about that. Shiba to touch $1 would have to burn. I have a very bad feeling that Nick may have just texted me a picture. Okay? Darn it. That's why I probably cut out. In order for Shiba to touch $1, they have to burn an excessive amount of coins. Let's say they burnt 99% of their outstanding supply. Let's say it's 10 years down the road and we burnt 99% of the Shiba Inu coins. Then, a $1 valuation puts it around a $4 or $5 trillion. Yeah, I guarantee you sending me pictures. That puts it around a $4 or $5 trillion market cap if we burn 99% of the outstanding tokens. So if they do that, then yes, it could reach $1 because I believe that $4 or $5 trillion valuation 5-10 years down the road when everybody's adopting cryptocurrencies is something that we can see. The question that you have to answer there is, will they burn 99%? I'm going to say no, but if you can answer yes, then you would have at least your thesis. You would have your reasoning as to why Shiba Inu coin could reach $1. I'm saying no on that because I don't know if they'll burn that much supply. But if you say yes, then you can see that price action go to those places that you want. And that's what it's all about, guys. Like, you have to have your conviction in your investment. And if you're saying it's going to go to $1, you need to have your reasoning, not just because you want it to go to $1, right? I want it to go to $1 too, but it's kind of crazy to think that it would go to $1 and be worth $400-500 trillion right now. It's not me. Dude, who the heck's sending me pictures of dead chipmunks then? JN selling SHIB now is like giving money away. Yeah, JN very well could be. Okay, I do agree with that. It very well could be. If you're trading Shiba Inu coin and you're using these levels of technical analysis like support and resistance and moving averages and so on, I can understand selling because you plan on getting back in, right? You don't know where it's going to fall to, but you plan on buying back in. As far as like thinking that we reached just max capacity when we touched 8,800 points per coin, I would say no. I would disagree with that. I don't think that 8,800 was the top. You know, a $20 billion valuation. I don't think that was the top. I think that we've got much more room to grow over time and so on. So yeah, selling Shiba now is like giving money away. If you're gonna sit there and you want to get rid of it at 4,500 points per coin, knowing that one day we could reach 45,000 points per coin, then you're giving away a 10x investment. Hey, losing my life savings, but it's okay. My God, man, you don't worry about nothing, do you? Devil's Advocate makes the best trades for you. Devil's Advocate does make the best trades. Clay, I really don't get investors who sell instead of buying a discount. Like when you see a shirt on sale at Walmart, do you go, man, I'm going to sell mine too. I don't do that. Yeah, man, I don't know. I think that the people who sell instead of buying a dip, they're short term. Like they're short term thinking instead of long term thinking. And they may be thinking that they can get in at a better entry. They'll sell it now and get back in later at a better entry. Or they can't see beyond what's happening right here, right this moment. And it's falling now, so it's going to fall forever. And it's the same mentality. You know, when it's rising, everybody thinks that it's going to rise forever. So there's a lot of short-term thinkers out there that think just because it's doing it right now It's going to continue doing that forever. And those are the people who thought that once Shiba was rising, it was going 100 points, 200 points, 200 points, 400 points, 500 points, 600 points, all the way up to 8,800 points, and they thought it was never going to stop. And now they're really, really confused about what's going on. So, yeah, man, Jonah Jesus, that's kind of like what I think the mentality is there. What do we got here? How do you check how much Shiba you have? Call me Alpha. Just look at your portfolio. Click, what's your AMC floor for the day? 3650. 3650, the floor for the day? I don't even know. 36, we ain't hitting 3650 on AMC. No. You're coming down. Golly bum, dude. 3650. Floor for today? Nah, man, we ain't coming that far down. Floor for the day, we got a nice little doji. I think we hit the floor for today already. I think we hit the floor for today already at 39. Yeah, I think we could actually end green and retest this level here at 41 at the upper end. I say we kind of come into here and then fall down a little bit. That's what I got, man. We may not have a ton of action, and we may have another doji right here. So the video last night, if you guys didn't see the AMC video last night, we talked about this doji candle that we had. We opened up yesterday. It was a nice gap up. Came down. We went up. And we ended basically right where we opened. So that gives you a doji candle. Normally, a doji candle indicates that you could have a change in direction. So here's another example too. I know you guys can see this on the chart. So you're trending down right here. And you kind of stall out. You got an inverted hammer. And you got a doji right here. Two excellent indications that the downward pressure may be ending. Now, I do want to preface this by saying, candlesticks at best have a 70% hit rate. So if you are trading every single candle to a T, you should have positive expectancy. If you're not, just know that they're hitting like 70% of the time. But candles essentially show investor sentiment. So we had a nice doji here. And then, boom, we did turn around, and we ran up. We got another nice doji here, and we may be falling back down. When you get a doji at the same time as bouncing off levels of support, kind of this is the level of support. We were just barely below it, right? But that's okay. I'm going to give myself a little bit of leeway or slack, because if you're sitting here and you're watching this ascending trend line, you're watching this $36 per share support, and you get a doji like this, shoot, you're sitting here at support, you may bounce off. You got that indicating that you could be at a bottom. You got a doji candle indicating you could be at a bottom. Same deal up here. Okay, we bounce off resistance, and we've got a doji. We could have two dojis in a row, essentially, saying that we may be trending back down a little bit and staying in this channel right here. So that technical analysis 101, but just remember that these types of candles have roughly a 70% hit rate, and it doesn't mean that they're guaranteed by any means. So I don't want anybody out there going and betting their life savings because they see a doji and they're betting on a turnaround because Claybro told them that it's guaranteed. Not guaranteed, but you do have a decent hit rate. Let's see. Joseph! Thank you very much for not one, but two super chats, Joseph. Sold my sheep at 7,200. I'm gonna buy back in at a lower price. Nice, Joseph. Nice, man. And listen, I know some people out there might be like, oh no, Joseph's selling. Guys, it's okay, because Joseph does plan on getting back in. Alright, Joseph was looking at that, and Joseph did what Joseph was comfortable with. Now, we know he's not talking about sheep. He's talking about Shiba. But Joseph went out there, sold some Shiba at 7,200, and now he could potentially be getting in at a much better price. So Joseph's watching it fall. Joseph, do you have your eyes on any support levels that you could be getting back in at? Or do you have a plan on when you would like to get back in? Or what's the deal on that, man? First of all, I want to say congratulations. You made an excellent trade there. But I want to make sure that you have a plan on when you could be re-entering and getting back in, man. Let's see. Bring us in. Happy if AMC 0 over the day. Battle for 40. Yeah, dude, we need to end above 40 on the week. I really want to see that. It's clear, bro. This week was the first time I've gotten 2 sets of covered calls in on AMC. First 70%, second to 82%. Need more weeks like this. Frank, man, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Destroying the covered calls this week. You fall prey. And if you sell now, you fall prey. And you could, man. If you unless you plan on getting back in at a lower rate and you're really strong in your conviction that it's going to continue going down for a while, you may be making a mistake by selling as it's falling and potentially bouncing off a level of support. What's the floor for Shiba today? Tyler, so watching it fall down, Prog Star. Woo-hoo-hoo, get some Prog Stars in here, yes. So watching it, let's see what we're doing. What is Prog doing today? Prog is up 12%. Very nice. I'm almost breaking even again on my Prog. We pulled that out, man. So we can see what we got for a floor on Shiba today. So if we're looking at a 4-hour chart, okay, I got this on a 4-hour chart because it really shows you this turnover and how drastic the decline has been just over the last couple of days. Looking at that there. So knowing that and knowing that we're continuing to test this and fall through this level of support at 4,500, we may see another decline like this wick right here. This wick was crazy, guys. This wick went from 39 all the way up to 8,800, okay? We may see a test of this support here at 4,000 or 3,900 points per coin. Now, we have support because of this, and we have support because of this little area back in here, all right? I would say this level will hold up today if we see a decline, okay? That's me. If for some reason people continue to panic and maybe we test this line at 39, 4,000 for a little while, we may see a breakthrough, which brings it down to this little area in here. Might be a little easier to see if I zoom in. Brings it this area in here at 3,500, okay? Now beyond that, you're kind of testing where we traded sideways for a very long time at 2,700 and so on. This is going to be an extremely strong level of support, or should be an extremely strong level of support. But if you're asking for floor for today, I would imagine if we continue to fall, we could see something hold up here in this 3,000 to, or like 4,000 to 3,900 range. This area in here. Hopefully that explains, like, you know, you guys still know that's not a guaranteed floor. And if we do fall through it, we can be testing those lower levels. Hey there, Stud McClay, bro. Quintana, hello, how are you? If this was my company and the circulating supply was reported wrongly by 150 trillion in the negative direction, I would be screaming all over the platform calling these wrong numbers out. Greg, yeah, so Shiba, the SHIB Twitter has been saying that those numbers are wrong. I don't know if those numbers, I don't know what's going on at this point, okay? It's all like, he's saying this, she's saying this, somebody's saying this. You would expect the Shiba developers to know what's going on, but at the same time, that 200 trillion that they're talking about there could be that new wallet that they may have expected to be dormant because they never expected somebody to... They probably never expected somebody to hold on all the way to $5 billion. They may have expected that $8,000 that was spent back in August of 2020 was lost forever. And now we're getting some action in that wallet. So that could be one of the reasons that we're seeing that. But as far as like confirmation, I do not have any confirmation on that yet. Let's see. I would call them out too. Heck yes, SD. I would as well. And I would call people like Kraken out, like hold people accountable, man. Hold people accountable. You know, Kraken said that they were going to list Shiba tomorrow. Well, tomorrow was 2 days ago now, and nothing happened because of it. So I don't understand what's going on with companies these days, but they seem to think that they can just go out there and report whatever they want, and then that's it. Alright, I heard the second biggest Shiba holder sold. Have you heard anything of DD214? No, I've not heard that. It's definitely possible though. DD214 and no whale sold that I have found. Just moved to different wallets. Okay, yeah, so make it so fine that that one wallet that holds like 5 billion. That one's being broken up, right? I call Kraken out and do so every day. Kraken lied. Nice, Mickey's so fine. Hold him accountable. Heck yeah. Aurora, no, he didn't. Jack, so Aurora, don't know what that was. Sorry if I missed something. Still bullish on Shiba. Victor, very nice. Me as well. Pump, pump, pump. Indiana Jones, let's go. AMC consolidation at 40. Rip or dip, guys. Wrestler. I'm gonna say we don't get too much of a rip unless we break out of that 41 level. It's that descending level of daily resistance we have. We are getting a nice little move here, though, all the way up to 40.50. This is a nice green candle we got on the chart. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Up 25 cents right there. Looking good. Claybro, clueless about Saitama. I mentioned it to him a month ago. Oh, Aurora. Yeah. Yeah, so look, guys, I'm not clueless about this stuff because I know everybody's coming in here and mentioning it, but it is very difficult. I hope you guys realize it is very difficult to keep track of every single coin. Just like you mentioned Saitama, but it's like not the only one. People talk about Floki, people talk about Squid, people come in here and mention like hundreds of different things, and it is nearly impossible to keep up with all of them. Tom Dwan, something Prog, baby, Prog running. Am I back in the green? I'm back in the green on Prog, baby. Up 15% on the day, 357. Nice. Devil's Advocate, does that make my feel good now, or does that make it legendary again? What is the possible top price for AMC? Chaz. So there's actually, if you talk about possibility, anything is possible with AMC. We can literally see AMC go to infinity. There's no limit on what it can reach because there's a guaranteed demand regardless of the price. I know that's hard to comprehend because, you know, if you're looking at a demand and supply and demand curve and you're looking at price, eventually, once the price becomes so high, there's no demand there. But with AMC, there's guaranteed demand because the short shares are required to cover regardless of the price. Floki's greater than Shibu. Tom Dawn. I don't know about that. Good Phil, bro. Good Phil. Nice, Devil's Advocate. Who TF is Aurora? Prog, man. Aurora's been in here a little bit. I'm in the green on Shiba still. Nikki89. Very nice. A Doge is better, more stable. Yeah, AB. Doge is more stable at this point. But what we're seeing right now really reminds me of the price of Dogecoin before it went mainstream, and we saw so many people just excited about it, and it would go on a run, it would pull back, it would go on a run and pull back, and she was finding itself right now. It's finding the levels of stability that it's going to need in order to be one of these mainstream coins. Grandpa Barney! Thank you very much for the super chat, Grandpa Barney. Good morning, family. Grandpa wants some suggestions. Prog or AMC? I could buy 1,000 shares of Prog, then move it over to AMC, or just roll with AMC and GME. Love you all. Thank you. Shout out to my boy, Brat and Trapper. Shout out to my Grandpa Barney. Heck yeah, glad to have you in here. Let's know, guys. Let's know. Let Grandpa Barney know what you think. He's either going to make a quick gain on Prog and roll it into AMC and GME, or just go straight to AMC and GME. Sitting on about, 1,000 shares of Prog, maybe a $3,000, $3,500 investment there that we're getting ready to make. Prog, AMC, or GME. Prog is running right now, Grandpa Barney, if you're wondering what I'm thinking. Prog is running. No, didn't want to pull that. Darn it, I want to keep AMC up here. We'll go out to a big chart for Prog real quick. Let's see. Prog is running right now. So, where's my Prog? Up 14% on the day. Let's go out to a daily chart if we don't have that up already. Bouncing off this level of support we had right here. And still, man, look at this daily ascending chart we got. This is like climbing the stairs of Machu Picchu, man. This is just playing out to a freaking T. So, Grandpa Barney, if you're looking at this, you can see that we're coming out here, and we may be able to kind of steady out that line a little bit. This may work a little better for us. If we steady this out just a little, yeah, that's looking good there. So, we jump up, stair step off. Hit this line, jump up, stair step off. Hit this line, jump up, stair step, jump up, hit this line, jump up, hit this line. So, if the same pattern continues, we would expect to be trading at a level above this 443, maybe $5, possibly even $6 before falling back and testing that line again. So that would be what I'm looking at on Prog right now. And I think I got in when? Maybe on this fill? Maybe this day over here? Or no, maybe it might have been this one when it touched 346. So I got in Prog back here, and it come back down to touch this line. See, if you would have been just a little bit more patient, you would have been able to see that it touched this line. Touched it to a T, man. And we could be bouncing off. But shoot, Grandpa Barney wants to know what all you guys think. So is he going Prog, then into AMC GME, or is he going straight to AMC GME? Let us know what you guys think. Grandpa, not financial advice. I would expect Prog moves to be sooner next Wednesday. I'm expecting big moves. It's likely to beat earnings and be partnered with Pfizer and loads of patents, 100% bullish whale options. Very nice, Devil's Advocate. Devil's Advocate is our in-house Prog expert, Grandpa Barney. Thank you. Absolutely, Mr. Norman. Dang, man, I like Mr. Normus's name in blue. Heck yeah. Greetings from Greek. Greetings from Greek. You are not in Greece, Mr. Simon. Come on now. Chipotle or Chick-fil-A? Honestly, if I had to choose between those two, I'm choosing Chipotle. Shiba will pump today. Let's go, Skywalker. Shiba is bouncing a little bit right now. Back up to 46 from testing these levels at 43. We could be getting a nice little bounce. We might be breaking out again. So let's keep an eye on Shiba as it moves higher and gets those green candles. I truly believe Shiba will go back up. Nikki89, I do as well. Vegito, Blackity Black, moving my Shiba to AMC for 24 hours. Very nice, Vegito. Let's see, Robinhood can pick this up cheap now for its listing. Yeah, it definitely could. Maybe Robinhood was causing all this conundrum, trying to get in and screw us out of some more Shiba so they can get a better deal. I don't know. Shiba Army, go, go, go. I said Greek. I meant Greece. You did say Greek. I know you meant Greece, though. All right. Devil's Advocate is pretty much a warning. All of you that FOMO is right around the corner. Prog to 20. Let's go. Hey, it is a possibility, okay? Analysts expect Prog to go to $6. That's the average consensus. The high analyst average is $12 price action. And then our in-house analysts expect 20. Mr. Normus, DD24, or no, Wrestler is in Prog. Wrestler and Devil's Advocate are expecting 20. Rezu, thank you very much for this super chat. I'm down 2,000 on Shiba. Got any advice or hope, please? Yeah, absolutely, Rezu. So we were looking at the levels of support and resistance a minute ago, and now is not the time to panic on Shiba, simply because we're sitting right at these support levels. So you can see we come down here and boom, we could be bouncing off this level of support that we have at 4,500 points per coin. If we get a bounce and start to move higher, excellent. Could be a time to either add more to your position, but you do not want to make a panic decision as you're testing a level of support. If you're thinking about selling, I understand people, can't hold on to the risk. They can't hold on to these positions, but you at least need to know that we are potentially bouncing off support right in here. So it's something you need to keep your eye on. And look, this moving average has been holding up very nicely as a level of resistance. Okay, you guys, I don't know if you can see that too well, but this moving average, it's a 5-period moving average, so it's a pretty tight one. It has been holding up very nicely as a level of support when Shiba is falling, and very nicely as a level of resistance when Shiba is falling, and very nicely as a level of support when Shiba is either trading sideways or moving to the upside. So keep an eye on this. If we bounce higher, we may experience some resistance back here at 5,000 points per coin, where this moving average is sitting right now. So that's something you want to keep your eye on as well. You guys can see the average. It highlights it a little bit when I scroll over it, but it's been holding up as resistance when we are trading under that line. So what do we got here? Grandpa Barney with another super chat. Thank you very much, Grandpa Barney. Grandpa has Crohn's disease, and I take Humira injections every week, and these boys, Prog, are moving to let Grandpa take a pill. That would be a blessing. Oh my gosh, Grandpa Barney has conviction outside of just the stock price in Prog. I love it, Grandpa Barney. That is amazing. Sorry to hear that you got Crohn's disease and you have to take injections every so often, but the pill would be nice. Nobody likes needles. I do not like needles. So that would be great. Grandpa Barney, man, thank you for yet another super chat. Really appreciate you. Frank, thank you for the member chat. Frank says, so Clay bro, seeing as how I've been first commenter on every day for the last week, might a perma wrench be in order? Yeah, man, I think a perma wrench could be right around the corner for you there, Frank. Definitely gunning for it, man. And I don't know, if you're just first every day, that's kind of like permanent in and of itself, right? Like I never even get to take it away from you because you're always first, man. So it's right now, it's like semi-permanent. Is Shiba done? Dave, I do not think that Shiba is done, man. We could actually be bouncing off this level of support right now and having a very good day. Grandpa Barney, I'm telling you, bro, I said from the get-go those pills were a huge deal and everyone was sleeping on it. Clay, please tell me you remember me bringing that up weeks ago. Devil's advocate, I was sleeping on it, man. I was sleeping on it, and then finally I said, dude, who the heck takes a sip in the middle of a sentence? Finally, I said, I gotta listen to this dude. I gotta listen to him. Got some money in the account, just sitting there doing nothing right now. Let's see what happens. And I listened to my boy Devil's Advocate, and now I'm up 2 cents on my Prog investment. I'm up 2 cents right now. I got in 350. It's sitting at 352. Heck yeah. Not always, Frank. Not always. Mr. Enormous, first in the chat today. Heck yeah. Move your SHIB to AMP for 24 hours. Chris, if you want to. I don't know. Pump, let's go. Toad, let's get it, man. Clay, bro, you are clueless. Tell people to buy SHIB now, sell for a loss. Just admit you are spoofing and haven't a clue what you're talking about. Salt and pepper. No, actually, I think that would be doing myself some injustice and everybody in here if I said that I was clueless. I am clueless on what the future holds, right? Nobody knows what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Like I said before, my crystal ball is a little foggy right now, so it's difficult to see the future. But it is very easy to see. And hey, Salt and Pepper, you don't have to delete Salt and Pepper's message. It is very easy to see these levels of support and resistance and use them. That's the kind of stuff that needs to be taking place right now. Not just a bunch of, ooh, you know what? I got some leaked information. Robinhood. I've been looking at Robinhood's reports and I ran the numbers, and 600 plus 400 is 1,000 minus 20% is 800. And then all of a sudden that means that Robinhood is going to be listing Shiba Inu in 800 hours because we got some bombshell information. That's the dangerous stuff, man. But if you're out there and you're looking at what is actually taking place and making a decision based on that, that's how you can improve and that's how you can learn. So there's a difference between speculating and making informed decisions. Clearly, informed decisions can be wrong because nobody can predict the future perfectly. But if you use what we know and say this is likely to happen, then at least you're basing your decisions on something meaningful. J.N., thank you for another super chat. $1,000 right now. Shiba or Doge? Which to buy? I would say Shiba right now as opposed to Doge. Doge is sitting at a little bit more of a stable standpoint, sitting here at 25 cents. I don't think that you have as much risk going into Doge, but I think you got more potential reward bouncing off these levels of support. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Shiba or Doge right now for that $1,000? We're testing these levels at 4,500. If they hold up, I think it could be an excellent entry for Shiba Inu coin. If they don't hold up, like I say, I think we're going back down to 4,000, 3,900, and so on. But I think more potential. The risk to reward is higher in Shiba. The risk to reward is lower in Doge. So that would be my decision maker on there. If you don't want to risk that 1,000, I say go Doge. If you want to make some money on that 1,000, I say probably go Shiba. Joe, done. I don't even know what they did. Done, just like that. Boom, done, baby, done. Salt and pepper's fine, man. Salt and pepper's fine. I know, Frank, just playing. I hope you're saving all these Super Chat payments to buy a new streaming set. Lex, you like my streaming setup that we got going on right now. Come on now, you know you do. Why mid-November pump? We could get a mid-November pump, but I don't know if we got any reasoning, like any releases that are coming out mid-November. Let's see here. Shiba. Funky Inu. Shiba. Easy. I vote Shiba. Everybody voting Shiba in here. Very nice. Hold. Yeah, I think the risk to reward is bigger on Shiba than it is on Doge. So if you want to risk it, if you want to make some money, I say Shiba. If you don't want to risk it and you don't want to make any money, then Well, you want to make less money? I say Doge. Just don't like negativity. Yeah, no, definitely not. I mean, there's a certain point where it does become super negative, but I think people personally just like to clown and see if they can test you and see how you react to some certain things. But that's the difference, man. If I really was, and I don't want to sit here and tell you guys that I know everything, right? Nobody knows everything. But if I was not confident in what I do know, then yeah, you probably could see me, I don't know, like get a little nervous or whatever. But I'm very confident, and I don't want that to come off as a bad thing. I just want it to come off as something that I hope everybody can make decisions based on confidence instead of confusion, okay? Or speculation. Speculation's fun, man. If you want to have a good time, you want to flip a coin or whatever and go out there, buy or sell Shiba right now, I mean, you can have some fun with that. Get the boys over and put $1,000 on it and say, boom, let's go right now, let's see what's going to happen. That's gambling. But if you go out there and say, okay, we're bouncing off some levels of support right here, we are watching it fall, but we may hold up, let's put $1,000 on and see what happens and see where it goes, knowing that we could very well hold up. Different scenario. It's not gambling. All of a sudden, the odds are in your favor. Anyone in micro pets? I'm not in micro pets, but some people really like small dogs. So you might be doing very well in micro pets. Click. You can sell water to a whale. Ricky. Sometimes whales need water, man. Sometimes whales need water, and if they didn't have any, they surely would buy it. Surely we see positivity in a few hours. Elliot. If we bounce off this level at 4,500, I completely agree with you, man. And it seems to me like it may be showing some signs of life here, okay? This 4,500, very important. And if we do show some signs of life, excellent. This is the battle for today, guys. This 4,500 level is the battle with a potential pullback. I think it's still up on the chart. With a potential pullback up here, a bounce back up to this level of resistance, this 5-period moving average that's going to perform as resistance at like 51 to 5,200 points per coin. If we break through that, we know we're doing good, okay? Because if we break through that, usually we're on an upswing. If we break through that moving average to the upside, we're typically on an upswing. Darn it. I don't know why I always click on that. Hey, overall market, very green today, guys. Very nice. Apple, Tesla performing very well. Markets all over the world in the green. Very good. Glad I clicked on that, actually. A lot of green. Should be positivity for everybody out there. All right, let's see what we got here. Went from Tommy! Thank you very much for the super chat. Went from 375,252 to 135,900, but it's okay. I'm here for the long run. Now, that's what I'm talking about, Tommy. Yeah, man. Definitely pullbacks like that hurt, man. But here's the deal. You've made the decision that you're an investor. You're a long-term holder. You're not a trader, and you didn't enter for a quick 10% on your Shiba Inu coin. So you got to stay confident in that decision that you are an investor and a long-term holder. You know, if you start to panic and so on, you're going to change who you are. I don't want to see that happening, but at some point, you know, if your decision, if your mind is changed, I don't want you to feel like you are stuck holding it just because you had an idea to begin with, and now you're, you know, calmly rationalizing your idea that you were initially wrong, and now you're changing your mind and going through a different idea there. What is your portfolio? I'm sorry if someone has been answered before, but I'm curious. Muhammad. So I don't discuss the overall value of the portfolio, but I've got roughly 20 different positions with like 20 different stocks and 4 different cryptocurrencies in my portfolio. I will be here when I'm making the money. Very nice, Elliot. I will also be here when we are all making the money. Shibby-dibby-dabby-doo! Shibby-dibby-dabby-doo! Cognitive resonance. Shibby-dibby-dabby-doo, man. Prog. Mr. Norman says Prog, Prog, Prog. Prog is running. I'm up 8 cents on Prog now, man. I'm rich, dude. God bless you, homie. You too, Giovanni. Glad to have you in here, man. Dog Meat says get those diamond hands in the chat right now. Reversal, the Meta Truth Engineer. So yeah, we could be experiencing a bounce right here, okay? If you want to watch the Shiba Inu bounce, the next point that I'm looking at to see if we hold up as resistance is between 5,000 and 52. That's going to be the 5-period moving average on a 4-hour chart. If that holds up as resistance, this could just be a nice little bounce off support, and we may continue to the downside. Okay, that's what you want to watch if you're looking from a technical standpoint. Options update, 11/12 options chain for next week is shifting in support of higher highs. $40 strikes, we got 8.4 thousand of them. $45 strikes, 14,000, and $50 strikes, 13,800. Nice, Frank. Frank, you got any options ideas for next week, man? What are you thinking? You getting into any? You selling any covered calls? You buying any calls? What are you doing? Clay, my average is still 38.6 away from personal 100 share goal. Tomorrow, if it's still 40.41, have patience or just knock out the goal and tap out. Chris, excellent question, man. Excellent question. So here's what I would look on that one. If you're ready, so if you're gonna have the money on standby regardless, if you're gonna go out and just spend it on a nice weekend, you know, going out to Outback and buying some filet mignon or something, that's one idea. That's just, you're not gonna get that money back. But if you're ready to invest it and you're not sure if you should get in yet, and it's sitting at $40, here's what I think could happen. We may retest 37. Okay, it may bounce off this area, and we may see it come back down to 37, 38 within this wedge. Clearly, we can come back down and test 36 again if you want to get a little bit better of a fill. But I would expect some sort of and maybe it comes out and goes back in and so on. I would expect some action channeling down into this area right in here around $39. Okay. So I don't know if you're ready to pull the trigger just yet, but I would expect this level to be kind of the focus, whether it comes in and goes out of those ranges just a little bit. But that would be my guess, man, based on the daily pennant that we got going on here, this daily wedge, and so on. Now, you do know, man, if the top side holds up and AMC starts going down lower, okay, and it breaks in this wedge right here and breaks out to the downside and continues following the bull flag that we had, then, man, you might be looking at a test of 30 into the beginning of 2022. So be patient if you would like, but you are right around your average price, right? So there's nothing wrong with adding in here. But if you're going to have the money on standby, just like sitting in your account and not being spent at an Outback or somewhere just having a good weekend, then you know, this area into 30 or 39, and then potentially if the bottom breaks into 30. If the top holds up, we could be rolling, man. We could be rolling. So those are what I would be looking at if I was getting ready to potentially add 6 more positions. Can you explain the 20 minutes dojis on AMC? Is it the calm before the storm? Jay the Bull, I don't think it's necessarily a calm before the storm, man. I think that dojis are an indicator of bulls and bears battling it out, and the fact that we were just sitting here watching what happens, we're gonna need to see who becomes victorious in this. Brady, thank you very much for the super chat. What do you think about Keenan Gray's comments on the misinformation on supply that SHIB provided on Twitter versus what is really? Did they lie? Okay. Gosh, Brady, I was actually in Keenan's live stream this morning for a very, very short time, man. I'm talking maybe 5 minutes, and he did start to talk about that, but I was just listening, okay? I wasn't sitting there like actively watching it. I was getting ready for this stream and just listening, man. So I don't know exactly what he was saying about it, but if you're asking if I think the Shiba developers are lying, I don't think that the Shiba developers were lying. My current thoughts on the supply issue could have something to deal with that 200 trillion coin wallet that is recently active in transferring coins. That one that was worth $5 billion, that's probably worth about $2 billion right now, $3 billion. That could have something to do with the supply discrepancies. But for me to come out and say something about Keenan Grace's comments when I don't know exactly what he was saying, I was listening, man, but I wasn't giving it 100% of my attention. So I can't say something I can't really touch on that because I'm not exactly sure what he was saying, man. So I'm very sorry that I can't elaborate on that one a little bit better, but I also don't want to elaborate on something in a bad way. And Grandpa Barney, sorry I missed that super chat, man. Grandpa Barney says, Grandpa bought 1130 Prog. Thank you, family. Love you all. Bless you all. Shout out to all of you, your thoughts. And heck yeah, Grandpa Barney. That's what I'm talking about. And Grandpa Barney's got to be sitting on Prog somewhere around me. So we're just going to say Grandpa Barney's got a very similar fill as me, 350. If Grandpa Barney's making money, I'm making money. And if I'm making money, Grandpa Barney's making money. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah, Grandpa. Welcome to the Prog family. Oh, yes. Grandpa Barney, fist bump, my man. Oh, yes. Wrestler says, Grandpa Barney, welcome in. Oh, yes. That guy got timed out like what? That guy got timed out 3 times. I don't even know who it was. Somebody got timed out 3 times. Darn it, man. Sorry, I missed it. You must be saying something really good. You're blocking Prog. Clay, you're blocking. I know, man. I'm blocking Prog. What am I doing? We need Prog. Prog's down here, but Prog's sitting at $3.53 right now. You guys can see it here, or you might be able to see it over here on the left-hand side of the screen. Share your stock list, bro. Amir. I actually haven't shared my stock list before. I am sitting on AMC, Apple, Facebook. I've got a lot of bigger names, man. Ford. I don't have any Sundial anymore. I'd have to go through and look at it, but I'm sitting on a lot of bigger names. Let's see. Just bought 2 million Shiba. Richard, very nice. Buying this little bounce. The misinformation upset investors in Shiba. Wancho, the misinformation from SHIB's Twitter or the misinformation in the the overall supply, like from CoinMarketCap and stuff? Clay, you gave me your darn cough. Apologize. Alicia, I'm so sorry. Alicia, how about I apologize in person? I mean, maybe we can go to Melt later. I know that's your favorite restaurant, right? We'll go hang out and I'll apologize later. Clay, Ford has been... Dude, JB, I know. Ford's been killing it, man, but I'm sitting there looking at Ford's chart, dude, and it's off the charts, right? And I'm like, I'm going to hold it, though, man. I'm going to hold it. I have no intentions of selling a lot of my stocks. So, Ford has been doing very well, but I don't think, even though it's sitting like at all-time highs, man, it's just destroying it recently. I'm going to hold it. No, it is not dead. I don't know. Yes, I'll get you a discount with my tat. Nice, Alicia. We can get a discount with her melt tattoo. Heck yeah. We can go enjoy some lunch, and then she can melt tattoo so she can get a discount. I love it. Oh, man. Let's see. I woke up this morning, sun was shining, and then I asked myself, is today something I'm interested in? And then I got started. Diffie Dog, man. That's what I'm talking about, Diffie Dog. Is Coinbase down? Caleb, good question. Guys, anybody confirm, is Coinbase down? Can we hit the like button? They are free to get. Guys, listen to AMC Trapper. Don't do it for me. Click the like button for AMC Trapper. 862 people in here. You have no idea how much, like I don't know where this is ranking, if this live stream is even ranking anywhere for Shiba Inu Coin search term, but if you actually click the like button, YouTube will be like, oh crap, these people like it. And then they will rank it. It's as simple as that. Let's see, starting to get back up, because I'm sure there are a lot of other people out there right now that are, oh my gosh, what is Shiba doing? Maybe you should sell your Shiba. Maybe you should sell your Shiba right now. And they're biting their fingernails just down to nothing because they're extremely nervous. Let them know. Let them know we're not scared. Okay? Hit the like button. Floor. Thank you very much. Yes, hit the like button. Floor Garlow. Man, that's a nice name. Floor Garlow. I like it. Floor means flower, if you guys didn't know. Devil's Advocate, how long we talking to hold Prog? Yeah, Devil's Advocate, how long we talking to... What is this tiny little face on the screen? Look at this. Look at this little guy. Oh, dude, I can put myself right in the middle. Then you guys can see all the charts, and I'm right here. Yeah, nobody does that. Nobody does that. You guys won't even know what to do. Oh, no, wrong one. This one. Yeah, nobody does this. People are going to be like, what on earth kind of stream is this? The dude's in the middle of the screen right now? Yeah, that might be a good idea. Yep. From Brazil. Rubens! E aí, mano? Como você tá? Tá bom? Yes, right in the middle, Clay. JP, nobody does this right here, man. You guys are going to be so off. Oh, man, it is better. You guys it is better. Glenn Gilbert becoming a little bro, man. Thank you very much, Glenn, for becoming a little bro. Really appreciate that, man. You guys know what I want to see. 854 welcome Glens to the chat right now. And in the meantime, Stacks8 Nation says, you know what to do with that salt shaker. You got to pour the salt. Pour the salt out on the table and throw it over your shoulder for good luck. Because salt tastes so good, it's healthy for you, man. You gotta, oh, dude, you gotta keep it closer to your mouth. You get it in your eye. Oh, Stacks, thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate that, man. Let's go back here. I'm not Brazilian, but I love that wax. Alicia, ooh, nice. Not Brazilian, but she likes that wax. Dude, no one ever does that. Caesar, I know. What is this, man? What is this? I'm like right in the middle of the screen right now. Nobody even puts themselves over here either, if you think about it. Nobody's ever on this side of the screen. It's always the bottom right side of the screen. But look at this. What are you going to do? Now you can see all the charts. You can see all the stocks on the left-hand side. It's good to go. Beer shotgun time that right now. Well, good deal, Richard. Subscribed and like. Good time to buy Shiba. Featured Gaming TV. Really appreciate that. What are you on about wax? Muhammad. Alicia likes wax and Brazilian waxes, man. Next time, don't get caught up holding the bag. Sell when it goes back up. Brian, you could sell. Get a line up on that AMC and steeper. We do need a line on the AMC chart. Don't care where your face is. Muhammad don't even care where the face is. He's just glad to be in here. What do we see end of day for AMC? Saiwan, I actually see a potential another doji candle for AMC today. So somewhere around this $40 level. Personally, I think Prog could be a long-term play but with a short interest and threshold list and cost to borrow being crazy, it could squeeze. On November 19th, Gamma could start it. Not financial advice. I've only been trading months. Nice, Devil's Advocate, but you know what you're talking about. Let's see, just bought 10 million Shiba. Tommy, very nice, man. Adding on the bounce. Saiwan, flat end of day. JB, calling the dip, they're calling the gap fill the other day. So I would say listen to JB, man. Monkey in the middle, Stacks Ape, you know what it is. SHIB tricked us. No, they didn't. Clearly, there was another message before that Prog one that you read. Devil's Advocate, I knew I missed something, man. I knew I would have missed it, darn it. I knew I would have missed it. Our next big catalyst for Prog, in my opinion, would be Wednesday when they have earnings and corporate updates on the call. However, there's also earnings tonight for a new partner of theirs. ... Very nice, man. Very nice. Dang, man. Devil's Advocate knows so much about Prog. It's awesome. I sold it yet. You sold it yet? Oh my gosh. I'd take 40 in today. Pringleton, me too, man. I think we're going to see somewhere around that $40 level. You do not need to discuss your portfolio, of course, but you do work next to trading, or is YouTube plus your trading, your income stream? Do what? But do you work next to trading? Do you work next to trading? I don't know what you mean, work next to trading. Clearly, we're making money all over the place, man. The more people that view YouTube, that pays ad revenue, and then the portfolio is clearly paying off. I think that's what you meant. Not 100% sure. If you did not mean that, ask it again, but I thought that's what you meant. Hey, Clipper, what do you think about these whales loading up on Shiba? Check out the stats on the Twitter. So I think that this could be a decent time to get in. We spent the morning talking about support that we had at 45. Now we're sitting at 47.98. About to test 48 again. We're bouncing through 48 right now. And we may be going back up to test that line at 5,000 to 5,200 to see if we can break through that moving average. If we can, we're going to have a very nice bounce on our hands. If we can't, we may be continuing to the downside to retest that 4,500 level. Francis, no, so I do not have a 9-to-5 job where I go into work every day, if that's what you're asking. That's much more clear. Thank you. Shaitoshi tweeted about asking Coinbase for an answer not too long ago. I think I did see that. Keenan was talking about this morning, wasn't he? Clay makes a living mining Chipro seeds. Heck yeah, dude. And then I just give all of those Chipro seeds to Chipro, and he's a happy little guy. Can you please remind me of the difference between market and limit orders? Dunnell. Absolutely. So a market order, if you were to go in and put a market order, Danelle, excuse me for 1 second. I will get back to the market order. But I want to say, LPDPD, 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 Pete, LPDPD, Pete, LPDPD, 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 Pete. LPDPD, Pete, LPDPD, 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 Pete, LPDPD, Pete. Last time, do it with me. LPDPD, 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 Pete. LPDPD, Pete. PD Pete, man, thank you very much for the LPD Pete. Love that dance, guys. Gets the blood going, and you are ready for the rest of the day. My goodness, yes. Danella did not forget about you. But Frank says, Clay, bro, I'll be looking at the $46 strike with Theta at 0.21. If we trade sideways today, I should collect around $170 per contract. If tomorrow. Nice, man. Nice. Frank, hey, any money is excellent money, man, and I hope that works out for you. $46, guys, $46 strike. Excellent. If he's talking about covered calls there, selling covered calls, $46 strike is nice, right outside the range of resistance. That's the kind of stuff you want to look for, okay? I know Frank looks a lot at the numbers, what people are buying into, and so on for all of these call options. But if you use support and resistance lines and you sell your covered calls right out of resistance range, it would have to break resistance and continue running through it to get exercised on. So Frank, excellent, man. Really hope you make that 170. That is very nice, dude. I like it. And then back to Danelle. All right, let's go back to Danelle. So Danelle, if you were looking at a market order versus a limit order, let's pull it out here and we'll look at Shiba. So if you're going to go put in a market order right now, there's about 100-point spread on each side of this number, this 48.41. If you just click buy on a market order, it is going to fill you right now around 49.40, 100 points above where it's currently at. That's the spread. You pay the spread on it, and you're getting filled at 49.40. If you were going to put in a limit order, you say, okay, I want to buy Shiba Inu Coin at 4,500 points. So you put it on at 4,500 points down here. All right, it's green right here. It's trading right here right now. You put it on at 4,500 points. What you're saying is if it goes below 4,500 points, I would like to buy Shiba Inu Coin. Now, the top end of the spread, the ask, has to go down to 45. So essentially, this line you see on the graph would have to go to about 44 if you want to buy it at 45. But the limit order says, okay, I see that it's trading at 48.50 right now, but I want to buy it at 4,500. So you basically put that out there and you say, if it goes down to 4,500, I'll buy it. If you want to buy it market, you just buy it at the market price. You say, okay, it's trading at 4,800 right now. Let me buy it at 4,800 right now. And you simply go out and pay the price that you see right here plus the spread. That's the difference. It may never pull back to that 4,500 level, but that's what you're looking at if you go to use a limit order. You call the price. You just don't know if you're going to get that. You don't know if it's going to touch that price. A market order, you're paying what they are willing to sell it for right at this time. And please, if that did not make sense, ask it again. If you forget how that was explained in a few days from now, please ask it again. I have no problem repeating answers or trying to be more clear on answers. I want everybody to understand what they're doing. Can you please explain options? Yeah, so Chad, really briefly, man. Options can be simple or options can be very complicated. The most simplest form that you can get to on options are just looking at calls and puts. That's all they are. That's all they are. And people make it complicated because you can go out there and buy a call, sell a put, buy a call, buy a put, sell a call, buy a put, sell a call, and so on. In basically unlimited different orders and unlimited different strategies. But it's broken down to its simplest form. You have call options and you have put options. A call option gives you the right to call that stock away from somebody else at a certain price at a certain date in the future. So a put option is the exact opposite. You are able to put that stock to somebody at a certain price at a certain date in the future. So you buy call options if you expect the price to go up, and you buy put options if you expect the price to go down. Now, you can also sell call options and sell put options. If you expect the price to trade sideways or go down, you could sell a call option. You take the money in right now, and it never gets exercised because the price doesn't go up. You could sell a put option if you expect the price to go up at that point. So you're not going to get that stock put to you. So there's plenty of different strategies. But the things that you have to look out for are the strike price, which means it's got to be trading above that level, above that price, and the expiration date. Because once the expiration date hits, that contract is over. It's just done. I can sit here and I can hold my shares of AMC forever. But if I bought a call option and it expires on Friday, if it expires tomorrow, that stock better do what I want it to do before tomorrow, or it's just expired. It's done. Let's see. Why is the spread so darn apart? Isaac, spreads will increase not only as the price increases, but also as the volatility increases. So because there's so much volatility in Shiba Inu coin right now, and because the price is increasing, the spread is increasing as well. Okay? The market makers that allow you to go out and use a platform like Webull and just buy and sell Shiba whenever you want at the click of a button, do so because they make money on the spread every time you click that button. So you buy it, you're essentially paying them a little bit more than it's currently trading at, and they're going to go offload that somewhere else to somebody, and they make that market for you. They make it very easy to click the buy and sell button, and they get paid to do it. Platform is Webull. Link is in the description. Yeah, guys, if I believe it's until November 10th now, okay? So many people are interested in getting Shiba Inu coin on Webull that Webull extended their promotion until November 10th. It was till November 5th, but I believe it's till November 5th now, or November 10th now. If you use the link that's at the top of the chat or the link in the description below for Webull, you are going to get at least $5 in free Shiba Inu coin if you make a $1 purchase in any cryptocurrency. If you deposit $100, you're going to get 2 free stocks as well. So that only goes through November 10th for that free Shiba Inu coin. So make sure to check that out. Make sure to sign up for it if you want to get that free Shiba. And then if you don't live inside the United States, you can use the international Binance link that's in the description below. And the reward there is percentage based. So the more you trade on Binance, the more you earn. Is it better than eToro? So FCon, I like it better than eToro, but if you're outside the US and you won't be able to use Webull. Especially if you're in the UK, you can't use it. Webull's only available in a few countries. She was at 49.50. Yes, could be retesting that level of resistance there at 5,000. So let's take a look at that real quick. So we pull out and we're looking at this. This is the chart, the 4-hour chart that we're looking at, and you can see it's been a very steep decline since touching up here in 8,000. Very steep. Okay. Now, if we zoom in, we can see that this 5-period moving average, when we're trading below it, has been acting as a very good level of resistance. Now, knowing we come down, we come back up and touch it. Come back down, come back up and touch it. Down, come back up and touch it. Down, we might just be going back up to touch it right now. So it's sitting right here at 5,200, almost 5,300 points per coin. We may see a nice bounce up to 52, 5,300, but we could just be testing that resistance and just continuing this decline lower with a few bounces on the way down. So I want people to be aware of that. And if you're using technical analysis to make your trades, you need to know that this 52, 5,300 could prove to be a level of resistance, and we may see a bounce off back to the downside once you hit that. So if you are trading Shiba Inu coin and you're not holding it, this would be a line that I would be looking at. This 52, 5,300 level would be a line that I'm looking at as a potential take profit. My $1,000 Shiba on Shiba. Martin, my $1,000 on Shiba. Heck yeah, dude. There you go, Martin. $1,000 on Shiba. AMC Trapper, you the man. AMC Trapper is the man. Hey, Click, are you doing a naked? No, I don't have any of that, Hotchback. I do not have any of that. Santa Coin on Pancake Swap is Pancake Swap. What is Pancake Swap, man? Pancake Swap? Never even heard of that. Pancake Swap, Santa Coin is the next 100x. Let's get it, man. Everybody wants some Christmas miracles to take place. What did you say about Weeble in the UK? Just signed up. Cosmin, is Weeble available in the UK? I don't think that Weeble is available in the UK. At least it wasn't the last time I checked, man. If they got clearance over in the UK now, excellent. But I didn't think that they had availability in the UK at this point. Gabsky, 5,000 USD in Shiba. Very nice. Should I hold SHIB? So yes, if you're looking at holding long term, I believe that Shiba's got potential to rise from here. If you're trading it, it's still a decent time to be holding it because we're bouncing off support right now at 4,500, and we're going to see what happens. Bye! Thomas says bye. Just invested $300 in Shiba and 30 in a bro hoodie for winter. Diffin' Dog! Now that's what's up. I don't know if you actually invested 30 in a bro hoodie for winter, but very nice, Diffy Dog. That'll keep you warm all winter long, man. Kishu Inu, thanks. NW, absolutely. Just bought 10 million more. Very nice, Deepak. Is there a link between circulating supply and lots of apps shutting down? Chucky, man. So there could be, and I think a lot of the apps that were kind of not shutting down, but gosh, like being unable to be used during the time that Shiba Inu was running had a lot to do with the volatility and the amount of people that were rushing in to buy Shiba Inu coin. Clay says, what are you thinking about Ryoshi? Is Satoshi, please? Thomas, I don't know too much about that. If I don't know too much about it, I can't really speak on it. So I don't want you guys to think that I know everything about everything, because I don't. Clay, numero uno, 111167, numero uno, man. 4 ones. Hashtag Elon. Let's go, Michael. I'm going to triple my 10,000 on Shiba right before Christmas. I saw this in my dream. Wild mechanic. Yeah, I don't think that's impossible to triple from where we're at right now. I don't think that's impossible. Can you check out Hot Chart and tell us your thoughts? Abraham, is that a coin or is that a stock? Because if it's a coin, I can't check it out right now, man. I said Abraham, right? That dude's name is Abdalraham? Gosh, dude, some of you guys had such hard names. Shout out! Next Trucker, shout out to you. 1,847,035,576 of Shiba. Just added 20 million. Very nice, Kevin, sitting on 1.8 billion Shiba. Kishu, I do not have any Kishu, but there's Counselor Murray's done pretty well on Kishu in here, and there's some other people that hold Kishu. I dreamt I was holding a suitcase full of gold bars. Maybe it's a sign the price will go up, 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 and up. What are you gonna do with a suitcase full of gold bars, man? That sounds heavy, doesn't it? I got a bunch at 70. Should I buy more now? Honeybee, if you're looking to buy more now, okay, we are on a bounce up off of support. I would say look and see what we do. I mean, if you want to buy more now, I don't think it's a terrible time to buy more. But if you want to wait and see how we react to that 5,200 level, if it holds up as resistance or not, that's another option you have. You have Safe Moon? I do not have Safe Moon. I do have at least one friend who has Safe Moon, though. Are we owed more coins now? Chris, I don't think we're owed more coins, man. Should have bought the dip. McLovin, yeah, you guys could have bought the dip at 4,500, but just know that we may see it turn again, and this doesn't mean that it's going to run up forever. Oh, yeah? Well, I had a dream that Sundial recruited Shaq to do advertising for him, and obviously he said yes. With his help, the stock went to $420. Shaq would be able to sell it. Shaq could sell Sundial's weed. I know he could. AMC Trapper. Oh, how is it already? How is it already 1 o'clock? That was fast. AMC Trapper says, peace out to all the diamond-handed apes. Heck yeah. Can you check Fate? Thank you. Maybe. J. SHIB is climbing. SHIB is climbing. Yes, it is. We are sitting at 49.48 right now, knocking on 5,000. Look at this. Right on 5,000's door. Look how far it's got to trade sideways. People get a little nervous at 5,000 there again. Sitting sideways for the last, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes right there. Interesting. Very interesting. But let's see what we got. All right, guys. Shiba doing very well. Hopefully, it continues to climb throughout the lunch break. It is 1 o'clock, though, so we're going to take a little break for lunch. Farmy sitting at 35 cents. AMC sitting at 40.11. GameStop sitting at 222. MNAT sitting at 490. CEI at $1.22. Fun is sitting at 420. Tesla sitting at 12.39. My goodness, Tesla never stops. Doge 25.86. Prog $3.50. I'm breaking even right now. Later Clay, have a great break. Danelle, thank you very much. Guys, we typically go live around 11 a.m. to, and I know I was a little late this morning getting that video out, but 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. and then 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and then we got videos released throughout the day. So we're going to take a little bit of a lunch break right now. You guys can go grab something. We'll be back in about 2 hours. Do some work. If you got to do some work, stay productive today. Nick F says, see you later. Guys, get your name in the chat right now if you do want a quick shout out. Deepak, Frank, giving all the emojis out there. Heck yeah. Sam Adams, shout out to you. Aisha, Hatchback, McLovin, 11 Mr. Simon. See you later, Clay. Shout out to all the hot mods in here. All the hot mods. Heck yeah. Marty McFly, Julie Miller says, bye-bye. See you later, Julie. Have a wonderful afternoon. Aloha from Mr. Normus. Peace out, Frank, says AMC Trapper. Thanks, Simon. Heck yeah, Simon. I wish I was modding here, though. Joey says, bye. Jay says, Jay, oh yes, NW, Frankenstein, Valenzuela. Peace, brother man. Peace out to you, Frankenstein. Martin says, I'll see you later with all those money faces. Mickey So Fine. Clay, bro, your onesie has arrived. That's what I'm talking about, Mickey So Fine. Kevin, peace out to you. Diamond Hands from Jace, AMC Trapper. Boom, Mr. Simon, DD214, McFly, Frodo, Key Watches, Brittany, Romeo, Chris. Chris says, thumbs down to you. No, Chris. Francis, Giovanni, Devil's Advocate, Jay, QP, John, David, Squiggles, Foundation, Cindy says, peace out. Troy, Adam, Kimbro, Timothy, see you after lunch. Absolutely, man. Zach, we'll be back a little bit later, guys. Don't forget to click that subscribe button as well. Just, you have no idea how much it helps, guys. And I really appreciate every single one of you that hangs out in here all the time. And if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.